Hi everybody, Happy New Year. Do I'll do something a little more unconventional for the first video of 2025. Um, I'm not going to play this because this is a new acquisition from my late ex-father-in-law Eddie that I was gifted by my ex. This is, I believe, a 50s era US Strad parlor guitar that I may try to fix up this year. Um, but I wanted you to see it. Honored to own it. Eddie always supported my music, so I kind of want to fix it up to honor him. Um, Not quite sure what this channel is going to be in 2025. So much of 2024 for me was just writing a lot of new songs and playing every gig I could and learning covers whether I would play them live or not. And that really informed the channel. And it grew, for my purposes quite a bit. I'm not out here trying to make this channel be anything that will garner great attention. It's really so I can capture new material in real time and then share it. One, primarily so I don't forget it, and then two, because sometimes it's fun to share things that people might not expect. Or also just things people might know that I like, but not necessarily expect me to play. And beyond that, it's also so I can share music with people who aren't in my location, in my region, who, friends of mine who may be curious what I'm up to. So in 2024, the channel got, I think, 17,000 views or so, which is pretty remarkable for someone who's not trying to get attention or consciously do so. And maybe more surprising to me was that I posted 124 videos, because I managed to do that while keeping my full-time job, which for many months out of the year can be pretty intense in regards to the time it takes me to do it. And then to have solo gigs, duo gigs, trio gigs, and end up playing 34 total gigs on top of that. So that the number 124 surprised me in a good way. But I could tell I was in that zone of trying to write and share covers. So part of this video is to just put it out there. What, if anything, do y'all want to see from this? Because I'm going to continue it, and I'm going to do it at my own pace and play what I want to play. But are there certain things you want to see? A lot of friends sometimes will make suggestions or pitch songs to me, and sometimes I take them. So if you have an idea that is honest and positive and constructive about what you want to see me try, then let me know in the comments. Beyond that, I also feel like this is a good video to kind of reintroduce myself ahead of the new year, because there are many of you who probably don't know me. The short version is I've been playing guitar since I was 15 years old. I'm 44 now. I actually started playing music on French horn when I was a child, and then picked up drums around the same time I started playing guitar in 95. And by the time I got to college, I had a pretty good ear in terms of simply ear playing. So I could improvise to records and mostly blues and rock based things. When I was in college, my freshman year, I went to the director, the conductor of the small jazz ensemble at my university, and explained that I wanted to learn how to play jazz, but all I could do was play by ear. So he listened to me play, he made some recommendations, he found me a guitar instructor, and he had enough trust in me to where he let me play the next semester. So that kind of got my foot in the door with jazz. At the same time, I was learning jazz and studying with a great teacher who taught me bluegrass and gospel and rock and roll and so many fundamentals. I was studying English and ended up getting a degree in that. And my focus was on poetry. And I was playing with multiple bands by that point and leading my own band with Sam Wu, who some of you know from my channel. And also, that's Puck chiming in. Arsenio and Gustavo Gonzalez, who were incredible musicians who were twice my age and had toured the world. And I learned a lot about Latin music from them and world music. And they were the first guys to really say, we believe in what you're doing and we want to play with you. And that was in the early 2000s. And I played with lots of bands. You know, it's always been a part-time thing for me. But I was constantly working on my guitar playing, my songwriting, gradually picked up piano. I was playing bass for a long time and got more gigs with that than I was with anything else for a while. And then I stuck around and started American Motel with Sam Wu, and then had other incarnations of it after he left or got fired, depending on who you ask. And then in 2010, I kind of hit the wall and stopped for a while, and settled down, got married, didn't play much music for 5 or 6 years, and came back and did a few things here or there. And it wasn't until my ex and I separated that I really committed to getting back to music. And when I did that, I really felt like I had grown into my sound and my capabilities as a lyricist and a musician. And it's an ongoing thing, of course. I still mostly play by ear, but I know enough theory to where I can play with super talented people. And so every step of the way in my journey up till now, I felt like has validated what I'm trying to do. And even though I don't feel like I'm there yet, I've made some great strides with help from people. So 2024 was obviously the biggest area of growth in a long time, as Puck comes to say hello. This is her space too. You might see Martha sometimes as well, the Chihuahua. 2024, I was grateful to really expand and play with my trio with Hampton Crump and Terry Lindsay, and my duo with Xavier Miles. As well as a bunch of solo gigs and duo gigs with Sam Wu. I think all those things will continue to some degree this year. The goal is to definitely get the trio in a studio and record, and to try to play some curated gigs with Xavier at some new spots. And play around Concord with Sam as well. I love playing in my hometown. So really this is just like I said, a simple reintroduction as well as a thank you. I don't always get positive comments, which is okay, but I think most of the people who comment negatively don't understand the purpose of this. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you hear a song you think you want me to try by myself or with the trio, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But beyond that, Happy New Year, and I appreciate the support, and maybe we'll see this thing fixed up in the new year along with some other guitars. Have a good night.